Hi guys, I'm here to do a part whole lesson with you so that we can look at all the combinations of a few of the numbers and remember how to use that part whole math so we can work on our addition, our subtraction, and our subitizing with numbers. Okay, so I've got all my materials right here in front of us. So I've got a paper that I'm going to turn into a part whole mat by just taking a marker. And I'm going to find the middle of the page and I'm going to draw a nice straight line down the middle of that page so that I have two parts, this part and this part. I also am going to have my number cards here and we're going to first look at the combinations of 5, all the groups that we can put together to make 5. And over here I have my paper if you are looking to write down your number sentences, what plus what equals what. So at the top of the page, since I'm doing 5, the title for this piece of work will be the number 5. I'm going to look for all the combinations of 5, and I'm going to even underline that because it's nice to underline your title sometimes. So I'm going to use counters to make these combinations. I could use my egg carton counters, which we made together in a different video. I have some rocks here that I might use. I also have some pretzels here that I could eat as a snack after I get my work done. Okay, so how about we use the counters for 5? Now, I like to start with all of my counters on one side of my part whole mat. And I also like to use my dice dots for my subitizing, so I know right away that looks like 5 because it's that X, or it's the box with the dot in the middle, however it is that you see it. Okay, and I know right away that that's 5. So let's look at the combination that we have right now. I see 5 on this side in this part, and then how many in this part? Well, there's none. There's 0, right? None, 0, same thing. So I'm going to write on my paper 5. Then I'm going to make my join sign, the plus sign. And then how many in the second group? Nothing in the second part, so 0. I'm going to draw my equal sign there, the 2 lines on top of each other. And so 5, and then joined with 0, all together on the paper, I still have just 5. So 5 plus 0 is equal to 5. All right, now to make a new combination, if you remember, all we need to do is take 1 and move it across. We don't need to move any more than just 1 at a time. So I'm going to move him across that line and put him in the other group. Now I can look at my new combination. If I look, I can see with the dice dot again, I have 2 plus 2, or I have the box, and we know when we look at the dice that that's 4. So my first part is 4. I'm going to write that down. And then I want to join it with this group. And this group, this part, has 1. So my joining sign is that plus sign. That means I'm going to join them together. And then 1. And then I want to know what that is equal to. Well, 4 joined with 1 more. 4, 1 more is 5. Oh, so that's 5 too. So that's another combination of 5. 5 and 0 is 5, and 4 and 1 is 5. Okay, all right. So now I'm going to do that again where I'm just going to choose 1 and move it across the line to the other part, and I can look at my new combination. I see 3 on this side. I'm going to write that down. And then I want to join my joining sign, my plus sign. I want to join it with this part, and that's 2. So 3 and 2 is equal to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what you have to remember is that conservation. I have 5. No matter how I move them, it's still going to be 5. It will stay the same if I move things across the line. The amounts in each part will be different, but the total amount will be the same. I did not put any in, and I did not take any out, so the amount will stay 5. Remember that? Okay, so let's move this again and see if we can find a new combination. So we move 1 more. Ooh, I see now I have 2 on this part and 3 on this part. I'm going to write that down. 2 joined with 3 is equal to, all together, we have 5. Let's do it again. I'm going to move this over here. Ooh, ooh, I can arrange these to make a dice dot. I see 4, I see 1. So 1 right here joined with 4 is equal to, how many altogether on this mat? 4 joined with 1 more. That's 5. I don't think we're done yet. I think I can still move 1 more. I'm going to move him across. I'm going to put him in. Oh, look, we have 5 again. Okay, so there's 5 on this side, but on this side, well, there's 0. So I guess that means we have 0 joined with, this part is 5, and that would be equal to 5. There we go. I've now made all of my combinations of 5. Let's do 6. So I'm going to use this time, so I got to change my number. And I'm going to put 6 here. And I think I will use rocks. So I need to count out 6 rocks. Remember to start on one side of your mat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can see again, I've arranged them in that dice dot 3 plus 3 so that I know really quickly that I'm looking at 6. So again, I'm going to make my sheet. I'm going to put 6 at the top of the page, and I'm going to underline it. And then I'm going to start making my combination sentences, okay, my number sentences. So right now I look and I see I've got 6, but on this side I have all 6, and on this side I have 0. So the number combination I have there here is 6 joined with 0 is equal to 6. 6 joined with 0 all together, it just makes 6. Now, how many do we move? Do you remember? We only move one at a time to find each new combination. Ooh, I can move him down, and guess what? I've made a dice dot. Do you recognize it? Which is this dice dot? That's a 5, right? So I know it's 5, and I'm going to join it with 1. All right, so I write that down. 5 joined with 1 is equal to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 more is 6. Okay, let's move 1 more again. So we're going to take 1 and we're going to move it to the other side. Now I can tell I have 4, and I'm going to join it with 2, and all together I should have 6. 4, 5, 6. 4 joined with 2 is equal to 6. All right, move 1 more. Oh, we like this one. 3 and 3. 3 and 3, well, that's a doubles fact. 3 plus 3 is 6. Okay, 3 joined with 3 is equal to 6. Let's move 1 more. Oh, I can make that into a dice dot. Now I see 2, and here I see 4. 2 joined with 4 altogether makes 6. Can you write that down? 2 joined with 4 is equal to 6. All right, let's move 1 more again. I'm going to pop it right in the middle because I know that will make a nice dice dot of 5. 5. So 1 joined with 5 altogether is 6. Joined with 5 is equal to 6. All right, moving 1 more. Ooh, I can shift these around, and there we go. Dice dot again. So 0 joined with 6 all together is going to be 6. Part joined with part equals the whole. So 0 joined with 6, the whole bit will be 6. So 0 joined with 6. So if I put 0 together with 6, it just stays 6. There. So now I have all of those combinations. So you can continue that with 7, 8, 9, and even 10. Okay, I'd like you to try to play with those over the next few weeks and try to see if you can get those really quickly and committed down to memory. And remember, the more that you play with these numbers, the more you will remember these combinations. I'm gonna go eat some pretzels now. I'll talk to you later.